Mom, you scared the living daylights out of me.
How do you think I felt hearing people creeping around my house?
I know, we should have called.
Oh, it's all right. I'm glad you're here. There's something I have to tell you.
Christian and I are getting married. And I'm sorry for blurting it out like that. I've been stalling long enough, and it's really important to us that you're happy for us.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I've been such a bitch to her.
No.
Yes, I have. I've been horrible. Especially when I'd find her with Todd. And he was just trying to take care of her because she's been sick.
Hey, come on. Most guys would have cut and run by now. The fact that he stuck around, that's a good thing.
I guess.
Yeah. He was here earlier. He was looking everywhere for you. He was worried.
He was?
Yeah. Then I sent him back to the hospital to be with your mom, that I'd find you.
And what did he do?
He left.
Just like that? When I asked how long she had left, he said months, but then she said maybe less.
They don't know. I mean, even the doctors, they give you a ballpark. I should call him, let him know that I found you. Do you have his number?
Yeah, here, it's in there. So he really just left? He wasn't all over you about what happened tonight with Bull and the money and all that?
He was, but he was too worried about you and your mom to get into it.
Danny's with me. Don't worry, Nate.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Nate.
Stop it. At least he found her. The thought of her out there alone. Oh, God. Todd, that's what I'm doing to her. I'm abandoning her.
No, you're not. You're not abandoning her.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Well, but you're not abandoning her. She knows that if you could, that you'd be with her for the next 100 years. Sweetheart. Hey. She knows that you love her and that you're going to set things up so she never has to worry. Right?
I could plan out the rest of her life, but I won't be there to listen to her when she needs to talk, to hold her when she needs to cry.
I know. And she's going to miss out on those things, but you're not abandoning her. Abandonment is something... Well... abandonment is something else entirely, believe me, I know.
I know you do. You're right. She'll know that she's loved, and she'll know that she's cared for.
Yeah.
I just remember that when my mother died...
Oh, hadn't she already left you and your dad?
Yeah. But I still had fantasies of her walking through the door. Those fantasies, they kept me company. When I found out that she finally had died, I never felt so alone in my whole life.
Danny's not going to feel that way, I promise.
Yeah, you can say that. You have a prison sentence hanging over your
You're
head.
going to get me out of it, aren't you?
I appreciate your faith in me, but...
Listen, even if I have to go away, she's going to be fine.
You're going to write her postcards from prison? Todd, we need to talk about Ross.
Mrs. Williamson, I know this is probably kind of a shock, but I love your daughter.
You're engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
When did this happen?
May.
Okay, May. It's July.
I know. It's just... I mean, I was afraid to tell you.
Afraid to talk to your mother.
Well, Christian's not exactly your favorite person.
He put your sister in a coma.
No, he didn't, Mom. It was an accident. And even though they'd been broken up for a while, they were still friends. He would have never done anything to hurt her. And for you to still be mad at him or me for falling in love with him, it's just unfair. Anyway, the only reason we're here is because I love you. And I want your blessing.
I'd be very careful if I were you, Hannah. After all, you started this.
Me?
By blaming Todd. You could have ratted me out. Or kept your mouth shut, but no, you had an agenda. Of course, I was happy to play along, because it involved getting rid of Manning. I don't like him much. He's my girlfriend's ex, you know.
Oh. So I did you 2 favors.
In return for which, I let you go.
What do you mean?
I tried to find you that night, the night Marty fell.
She was pushed.
You weren't in your dorm room. And you weren't at the library. You weren't even at that little corner back booth at the Buenos Dias Cafe where you like to hide. But pretty soon I did find you. Funny enough, here at the police station. And when our eyes met, you didn't bat an eye. So you blamed Todd, and I let you go.
And if I hadn't named Todd, would you have pushed me down the stairs too?
How do you know about James?
Hannah. She showed me a picture of you and him.
What? How? What? When was that?
You were at a park with Hope. She made me think that there was something going on, that you two were hooking up.
What? That is so far from the truth. How could she possibly make you think that from what, just a picture? Cole, we had just met, and then my car stalled and he helped get it started.
Yeah, well, then when you called your aunt's house and I picked up the phone, Hannah had me star 69 the number, and it went to James's phone.
That's because I didn't have my phone. I needed to borrow his.
Then she said that you and him were heading to Delaware. So, we kind of went down there.
You jumped bail?
Star, I was worried about you. It's okay, John took care of it. Look, anyway, Hannah took me to this beach house, and that's where I found your diploma and a condom wrapper. She made me think that you had slept with him.
Cole, that girl is evil. Oh my, how could she do that? How could she do that? How could she make you think that?
What was I supposed to think?
You should think that I would never, ever do that to you. I mean, you know that, right?
Thank you so much, gorgeous. I'll look you up next time I'm at the hospital. Okay, we're good. Danny's fine, so is Nate.
Oh, thank God. Thank you for making that phone call.
What, are you kidding? That's what brothers are for.
Hey, Brian, this is Matthew Buchanan. Is my dad there?
What are you doing?
Telling Dad. What are you doing?
Telling Dad exactly what?
That this is my fault.
That you bought a gun, rounded up a bunch of people, and started shooting at them?
Well, I set it in motion.
No, what you did was tell someone the truth.
And now that guy is dead.
Yeah, that dead guy, probably the work of Todd Manning.
Look, the only reason I told him...
The truth?
...was because I was jealous.
Jealous? What are you talking about? Half this town is jealous of me. It doesn't make him guilty of murder. Look, Matthew, you did the right thing.
Then why do I feel so bad?
Because you're a nice guy and your girlfriend was...
Ex-girlfriend.
Your ex-girlfriend was in danger, but she's not anymore. So no harm, no foul.
No, I've got to tell my parents. I put a lot of people in danger just to try to get back at someone. All right, and that's not right. And Danny could have gotten hurt.
Oh my God, the prom!
What do you mean?
I was wondering why she kept pushing it on me. I mean, I'm not even a senior, and she made me get the perfect dress and the hair and the nails. We even went over to Dorian so that I could have this big prom experience with my sister. Oh, and then she kept taking all these pictures. She was crying, and I told her that she was crazy because she just had to do it all over again next year.
Maybe she will. You don't know.
No, but I should have known. I mean, the way she kept pushing me on Todd, and when she got all weepy when I was talking about you. I was all there. I was just too stupid to see it.
She didn't want you to see.
No, she just wanted me to keep being my selfish, stupid self.
She wanted a little time with you that was still perfect. You know what I mean? So yeah, she carried all of that weight around so she could be with you and take pictures and hear about your incredible boyfriend. person.
He is pretty incredible.